Hi, Slightly Unblended. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm doing two looks with the new angles of Illumination from Beaute bar. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, another look, and swatches, then just keep on watching. Artemis says hi, he's helping me today. So I'm going to take the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas and Fair and put it all over the lid. And then I'm going to brush it out with this Wet n Wild brush. I feel like it helps to make it all even. And then I'm going to start out with the new and beautiful, Kama Cosmetics adhesive, almost forgot about it. The new beautiful Angles of Illumination palette by Beaute bar. I'm going to start out with the shade Transform and the Cleona DF04 brush. And I'm just going to start to add that to the outer third of my lid. And I'm going to round it. I'm not going to worry about blending or anything because I'm going to add a lot of gems. So I'm just going to go take this shade, put it on the, he's trying to bite my toes, add it to the outer third of my lid, and then use my finger to build it up just a little bit and make sure that I'm getting it all up in the crease. This shade is beautiful. But now it's time for the absolute divine luminescence. I feel like this is like one of my favorite shades. It's so beautiful. It really packs a punch. I'm going to start out with my finger to apply it. I'm going to tap it along the edges of Transform. And then I'm going to take the Cleona DF04 brush. But do you see this? Wow. So pretty. So I try to swatch it, which it doesn't pick up on my camera because my lighting is a little off. It's hard to see, but I did get swatches earlier, and I'm going to have them included here in a minute. But look at how beautiful. Now I'm going to take the Cleona DF04 brush again to blend it with Transform. And then I'm going to dip back into Transform with just to kind of bring it back and blend it with Luminescence. Now this color combo alone is pretty. It's giving me magical fairy princess vibes. And then I'm going to take the shade Perception and add a little bit of it with the same brush, and I'm going to add it to the inner third of my lid. And this shade is just so pretty. Like these three together, I'm obsessed. The sparkles are magical. Oh my gosh, like obsessed. And now I'm just going to add a little more of Luminescence and then go ahead and start to touch up Perception. And then I'm going to talk for a minute because this isn't a full voiceover because I'm weird. I did start to get a little bit more of Transform and Luminescence to make sure that they were all nice and pretty and everything looked even and smooth. And I'm obsessed with this palette so far. Y'all, I cannot get over, I was doing it as a voiceover because it was so quick and the gems are going to be like the most time consuming part. But I cannot get over Luminescence, like the way it has the reflex in it, because I'm like looking at the swatch because I was like not looking on my eye, but oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I like Perception and Transform. I was like instantly really drawn to them, but then I was like, oh wait, hold on. And the formula from Beaute bar that I've tried before, like especially in the recently de-influenced palettes, I've noticed that their shimmers that are more iridescent really pack a punch. So I was like, wait a second. I will most definitely be wearing this a lot. I also use it for inner corner highlight, and I'm probably going to use it as a highlighter. You know, I don't know. I'm just really excited to do another look with this palette, and I really want to pair it with Bejeweled. So I've given myself ideas because I've been in such a rut. So this palette, I feel like is bringing me out of the rut. So I'm so excited. Wow, I'm floored. Okay, I'm going to add gems now. Okay, so this is, I'm planning on having it up Tuesday. It is Saturday right now. This just came in today. So this will probably be the first look in the, oh, I was going to doodle first. Anyway, look, I can't even keep track. But I didn't do makeup yesterday because I got so behind on editing because I'm in such a rut with editing that, it like took me forever. So I'm just kind of like, okay. But then I was like, yo, like, as soon as I started playing with this, I was like, I'm inspired. I want to do this. Like, I'm super excited. I like feel more inspired right now than I have in like a week. So that makes me feel so much happier. And it's just like, I don't know, I've just been stressed out. And I really had so much fun doing my Gourmet Girls palette video with the Silent Night palette because I was super excited about the snowflake look. I felt like it took me a lot more time than it normally would have, but I was like really excited with how it turned out. And even the soft glam one I felt like was so cute, and I had a lot of fun doing it, but it's just like, especially when it's down to the wire on me editing, I get so stressed out, and I feel like that gets me on a rut. On top of the fact that I've been working on crafts and stuff, I'm just like, huh. So I need to try to like figure out how to be able to work on crafting and being able to do makeup in the same day without it like draining me creatively. Oh my gosh, what a word. See, it wouldn't be a slightly unblended video if I knew how to like not stumble on my words. Okay, I'm gonna doodle some gleams. I'm gonna just doodle the blue one first, and then the pink, and then after I get the gems on, I'll doodle the purple. But for my gems, I'm gonna use the Rouge Drip Gem Pack and the Mania Gem Pack from Manic Gems. So now I'm gonna take my Suva palette. I can't remember the name of it offhand. I'll have it in the description box, the name of it. But I'm gonna start to do a little gleam. So what I'm doing is I'm doing kind of like an A, giving it feet, extend it like it's doing the splits, and then angle it in and then bring it down to where it's pointed. And so I wanted to make it have like the cutout in the center of it. Felt like that was really cute. So I'm going to do that with the blue, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the pink more towards the bridge of my nose, but not quite, but into the crease, and it's just going to kind of touch onto the sparkle just a little bit. I felt like it would be really cute to have a couple of gleams with a bunch of gems, and the gems I feel like were the longest part of this look. I just wanted it to be a sparkly, magical moment with this look. I felt like the gems really just made the shimmers I felt like they complemented each other so well. So I'm taking the Duo Lash Glue and then lining out the shape. That's why there was not really much blending. Then I'm just going to stick like 200 gems to my eye. So this is the BH Cosmetics Get Stone collection tool that I got like, I guess 2019, something like that. It's got the little rubber bit and the metal end. Then I use the metal end to take a little bit more glue to be a little more precise and add more gems. And yeah, so would you try this look? Because I felt like a princess. Alright, I'm going to go to the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. What do you think? I am telling myself here now to include the low light version of this from my back camera on my phone because I feel like that'll just show how dreamy it is. I can also try to incorporate some that's just like my regular ring lights because it is 8 p.m. so there's no sunshine left, but I feel so cute. This is giving euphoria, but it's also giving like Christmas ornament, and it sparkles, and I feel like I just really needed the sparkle, so I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and go do the next look, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm so excited to do another look with this palette. It is so beautiful. I have my lid primed with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair, and I have on some Kama Cosmetics adhesive, and I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I like to do this kind of look just when I feel like I just want to be covered in sparkles. And I really wanted to try to use as many shades from this palette as I can, but I will be doing another look with this palette and probably the Bejeweled palette or Best Matte sometime soon. So if you have a palette that I've mentioned that you would like to see me pair this palette with, then let me know. I'm going to go ahead and take this Iconic London brush. It's kind of more of a pencil brush. And I'm going to go into Starlight. And I'm going to use that as the outer corner shade. And it is so pretty. It's so shifty. I'm going to try my best to include swatches in this here in just a little bit. But I'm going to take it and pop that on to this outer V and take it out. And I'm going to kind of angle it upwards. Just get the color. The sparkles are so gorgeous. And I just can't get over how wet this shade looks. It looks like slick and so pretty. So yesterday was Saturday and this came in, and the tracking said that it would be Monday before it got here, and then it came in yesterday. So I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness, yes, I have time. I can do 2 looks and have this ready for Tuesday and play around, because there's just something about sparkles that makes me feel like some days where I just want to be covered in them. And I was like, ooh, yes, give me all the sparkles. We're going to have fun. And I had so much fun doing that look with the gems. And then I was like, oh, I want to doodle. So I feel like this is a little bit of a variety. But sparkly. And I like to say that sparkles makes the day better. So I've got that. I'm going to take it onto the lid a little bit. I'm going to clean that brush off and go into Polarized, which is this one right here. And I'm going to add that to about the center of my lid and kind of blend it with Starlight. Get it on the brush. Pop it onto the lid into the crease. Bring it over. Bring it down. This shade is so pretty. It's like kind of like a aquamarine shade, I feel like, with hints of purple. Like a greenish, bluish with purple. It's so pretty. I'm going to blend that over with Starlight. And if you want to wear the look just how it is without adding the doodles, then that's fine as well. I'll probably add some gems, just a few. But I don't know. Hadn't got that far into my planning process because I was just like, I'm ready to go in here and play with some sparkles. So now I'm going to take Dazzle, which is this gorgeous like powdery baby blue shade. It's so, it just gives me like happy vibes. But it's more of a like blue-green, I feel like. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's very unique. And very, very beautiful. So I'm going to take that, put that in the crease, blend it over. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of Polarized and kind of bring it over a bit more. Get everything nice and blended together. Toot is talking all about it. She's in there. She's probably wanting to get Artemis to play with her. He was in here with me, but then he wanted to go play with Biscuit. And I'm going to take a little bit more Starlight. And then pat that on and get everything nice and blended together. And I'm going to take just a tiny bit of luminescence. And just kind of pat that into the center of my lid and kind of bring it over. Just to add a little extra bit of reflex. That's what I did on this eye, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's kind of adds a little extra pizzazz with it. So now I'm going to take this Iconic London brush. It's a big old fluffy brush, and I'm going to take Glow to blend out Starlight and get it on the side of the brush and just kind of blend it out back and forth. I felt like these paired beautifully together. And then I'm going to clean that brush off and take a little bit of Radiance to just kind of blend that. And then take a little bit more of Dazzle to really just get that blended up into the crease. And we are sparkly. Look at how pretty. Super quick, super easy. I love looks like these because there are days that I'm like, I don't know what I want to do, but I want to have sparkles. So I'll just take a few multi-chromes, duochromes, or just your favorite sparkle in general. Just do something like this. And I'm like, that's it. That makes me feel happy. So I'm going to take some micellar water on a Q-tip and clean this up to sharpen it up and then do some doodling. Something that I find really cool about Bella Beaute bar is that their palettes are usually, from what I've tried, magnetic, so you can pop the shades out. And yeah, I think that's really cool. So to do my star, I do like I'm going to do an A, but you pick a side, whichever side. I usually start from about the right side, take it upwards, and then kind of, so you know how like if you do it on paper, you take it up and you bring it down, and from the other leg you bring it upwards at an angle, and then kind of bring it back down, and then I'll go to the other foot, bring it back up, and then just kind of build the shape up that way. And I wanted to make it a little bit bigger, so I just kind of like extended the points a little bit more. And then I took some liner, ran it from the inner corner of my eye, filled in the little arms of the star, and did a couple gleams. I don't know why I chose these colors. I just felt like they were cute, and I just wanted to have a little something to go with the look. Because I was obsessed with the sparkles, but I was like, I want to doodle. I was just kind of in a doodling mood. And so on the two blue gleams, I just kind of filled them in. And for my little Saturn, I just did a circle. And then I took the blue liner and took it from the side, brought it out at an angle, took it across, and then brought it back at another angle. Now these are the Rouge Drip Gem Pack from Manic Gems, and I popped on a little gems. Alright, I'm going to go do the rest of my face, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is a finished look. What do you think? I feel like it's so cute. It was so quick. I just am obsessed with the sparkles. So the one multi-chrome in the palette is Illuminescence, and that's what I popped a little bit on in the center there, and then I used it for my brow highlighter and my inner corner highlighter. I love that shade, but all these shades are so pretty, and I'm so excited to use them more. I love the feel of them. They have a really smooth, buttery texture. So I'm going to have the swatches here. shade is your favorite? They're so pretty. This palette will be available on December the 15th, and it's definitely gorgeous. But everything the Bella Beaute bar has created and I've used, I've loved. From the packaging down to the product to the quality, everything has been so good, like high quality. And I just cannot ever get over the packaging. Like, I'm trying to look at my camera to see if I can see it, but it like shifts like rainbow. It's so pretty. And this packaging is adorable. I like how it's got the raised logo and the name of the palette. And it's just so cute. Very cute. And I want to wear Luminescence all the time. But the other shades that have stood out to me have been Perception and Transform, Shapeshift, and Dazzle. Pretty much any, like all of them that I've used so far, but those ones are like my favorites aside from Luminescence. So yeah, I'm super excited to play with these more. I don't think I used Flash or Brilliant. Well, I say that on the lower lash line I used Mimic and Gleam and Sunlight. So I feel like the only shades that I haven't really used have been Flash and maybe Moonlight. I feel like I actually managed to use the majority of them, even though it was like incorporated onto my lower lash line. But which shades would you like to see me use next, and what kind of color story would you like to see me do? Do you want to see like a cut crease, half cut crease, halo eye, anything like that with this palette? Which look was your favorite? I want to thank you so much for watching, and I want to say a big huge thank you so much to Bella Beaute bar for sending me this palette. It is absolutely dreamy and I'm so excited to play with it some more. The shades are beautiful. I love how sparkly they are. The duochromes are magical, and Luminescence is like my new obsession. So thank you so much for sending this palette my way. I love it. You did an amazing job. It's beautiful. Without rambling too much, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to keep up with my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, I'll have all my social medias linked in the description box down below, as well as Bella Beaute bar's Instagram and their website. And if you'd like to keep up with me while I am here on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. It means so much to me and I can't thank you enough. If you like this video, could you please give it a thumbs up? It helps me out, and if you give it a thumbs up, then thank you. Alright, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one.